A new documentary is stirring controversy by calling the trendy keto diet the magic pill. Have a look.
Having the federal government get behind the low-fat diet changed vastly the food system.
Suddenly now we're eating a carbohydrate-based diet.
You might as well be eating a bowl full of sugar.
What powers the brain far more efficiently is fat.
We need to get back into the kitchen.
So we're going to add more fat to the diet. I mean, good, natural fat.
Coronary artery disease.
I have asthma.
Type 2 diabetes.
She has epilepsy.
Autism.
High cholesterol.
Cancer.
We might be able to influence a variety of organ systems through one intervention.
I'm gonna do this. I started this new way of eating today.
I have no idea how we're gonna do it. The first 5 days, she starved herself.
The 5th day, he said his first word.
Tap your fingers.
I almost fell over on my chair.
Literally jumping up and down.
And she stopped seizing.
My tumor started shrinking. The possibility is that she could cure her diabetes with food.
No more inhaler.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Emmy Award-winning filmmaker and the documentary's director, Rob Tate, joins us in studio.
Welcome.
We're also joined by internal medicine physician, Dr. Jason Fung, and cardiologist, Dr. Joel Kahn, both joining us via Skype. Docs, thanks so much for also joining in on the conversation. And Rob, I'd love to talk with you to start, just in terms of what inspired you to make this film in the first place.
Yeah, I'd like to first a caveat. I'm not saying the keto diet is the magic pill. The magic pill is a bit of something that mankind has been trying to find forever. And I think it's the title is a little bit more in the facetious sense. Like, there isn't necessarily a magic pill. We are just presenting something that is showing a great deal of promise. So I just want to make that really clear.
Well, and that what you're telling me right there by even giving me that caveat is that you were inspired by something you believe in.
Yes.
And I mean, we all know that it's important to have splashy titles and things that will get people to pay attention, but when you think of the term keto diet, what do you think of?
We use the term ketogenic as an umbrella term, basically for a low-carb, high-fat diet in which the body switches from being a sugar burner, switches from being what most of us in the American, especially the Western diet, are sugar burners, to being fat burners consistently. So when you burn fat in the body, your body gives off what are called ketone bodies. And ketone bodies become the source of fuel in your body as opposed to, say, glucose, which is what would happen if you burn sugar. So the ketogenic diet is basically a diet that forces your body into a state of ketosis, where it's burning fat as its major fuel, not sugar.
And that was one of the central themes I know in your documentary. I want to get the doctor's perspective on this, and I'll start with you, Dr. Kahn. You're a cardiologist, and you can't read an article about nutrition nowadays without hearing this term keto diet. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I'm very disturbed by this film. I have respect for Mr. Tate, but you know, we've known, I'm just going to show you, since the 1920s, that you can treat epilepsy in children with a low-carb, high-fat diet, and it works about a third of the time. But even in international registries, they spend pages talking about side effects. I didn't see side effects described in the magic pill. In fact, from the National Institutes of Health, Dr. Kevin Hall said, when you eat a high-fat, low-carb diet, you stop using fat as a fuel. This is actually the best science 2016. So that's the science part I came in to watch this. What I didn't see as a cardiologist who works on longevity was a discussion of risks. I'd actually suggest we should rename this the low-carb, high-coffee diet.
Oh my goodness, sir.
I'm not being gentle. Ketosis is an unnatural state. Their movie starts with a quote, Hippocrates, how nature can heal. Ketosis is a backup starvation method that will get you thin. It will not get you healthy long-term unless you do it as they do it in Los Angeles, using plants and using what's called the fasting mimicking diet. I do not allow my patients to do this diet. I think the documentary underestimated serious science.